Alright, what is going on everybody? My name is Chase, also known as The Race, and today I'm back on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and today I'm going to be listing off to you guys my top 5 favorite maps for trickshotting in this game. I've never really done a video like this before, like an informative sit down, talk to you guys, give you guys the information sort of videos, but I love those videos. I can sit there and binge watch them all day personally, and I don't really see anybody doing them for trickshotting, so I thought I'd do one on this new game, see if you guys like it. Obviously, if you do, show some support down in the comments. Give me some criticism, tell me what I can do to make these better, because this video is definitely not going to be perfect, but I'm gonna try my best to give you guys the information with the best of my ability that I have here, and teach you guys, in my opinion, what the best maps for trickshotting in this game. If you're a newcomer, if you're a veteran, these maps are the go-to in the game. There's not a big selection of maps right now. There's only 8 at launch and 9 with this new Nuketown update, and Nuketown is not going to be counted in this video, but even if it was, it's not in my personal top 5, to be honest. It really hasn't been on any Call of Duty, but that's just because it's Nuketown. It's a good map, but not a great map. The 5 you're about to see are great maps. Let's get into it. One last thing before we start, I just checked my analytics, and not even 60% of the people watching my video in the last 28 days are subscribed. So if you guys are new, subscribing would help me out a ton. I'm gonna try to do some more videos like this over the course of the year with Black Ops Cold War, as well as my traditional videos that I've always done and montages. So let me know what other topics you'd want to see top 5s and informative videos on. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. At the number 5 spot, we have Satellite. Satellite is always a hit or miss for me, and that's why it's so low on this list. I think a lot of people would agree with me when I say that trickshotting off of the sand dunes can be an awkward and finicky experience, but at the same time, you can hit some of the most distant shots on this map if you do end up laying one out. The top rocket mid is fantastic if you can get a spawn there unset up, or get to last in search with a random down in the dunes. I also love how you can run out into the restricted area and go for shots to end the map. It's so beast. I'll never not love a shot I see from a spot like that, so if you want to tick it into the subscriber clips, there you go. Anyway, there's also the glitch spot on the rock, which I hit my shot off of in hardcore free-for-all, so I suppose I'm slightly biased. But hey, the slide spot on this map isn't bad either. It truly is a disappointment that they patched some of the spots for this from the alpha and beta. If you guys remember, there used to be a really insane slide near the one you're seeing right now, and it's gone. It doesn't work anymore. It's kaput. Regardless of that, Satellite, at least in my 6-mans, will always be a map we vote over some of the other options in the game. At the number 4 spot, we have Miami, which I'm pretty sure is surprising to a lot of you guys. I debated hard on putting Miami on this list strictly due to how unfun it is to get to last on really any game mode on this map, but I realized that would be pretty unfair considering this is only a trickshotting based list. Miami as a map has a lot of elevation that some maps in recent CODs have really lacked. There's a nice window shot, plenty of walls and buildings to go off of, as well as a ton of buses and cars to go for shots off. This map has a ton of really cool aspects that not many of the other maps in the game have as well. One that you probably already know of is the diving board above the swimming pool. This spot went viral when people found out about it on the alpha, so I'd be surprised if you don't know about it, but if you stand on this diving board for a moment and let it sink, when you press the jump button, you will soar into the air. This is an extremely nice thing to see them do in a map, and it's a dope spot since you can see it almost anywhere in the hotel. This spot is a really good sign for the trickshot community because it shows that Treyarch is down to add gimmicky stuff like that to their maps, which is very refreshing as we really haven't seen much like it in the recent games and even some of the older ones. This map also has a few huge slide spots to my knowledge, namely the one down off the boats near the docks. Check this out, man. You literally go flying. Any map that has these sort of attributes is worthy of being in the top 5 best trickshotting maps on any Call of Duty game, and it definitely is in the top 5 here on Cold War. At the number 3 spot, we have got Checkmate. Checkmate is one of the only newcomer maps from the beta that we have in-game as of right now, but you can definitely tell Treyarch went for quality over quantity in the maps they've added at the moment for this launch. The plane bang is going to become an iconic spot on this game to see trick shots for years to come, and the other shots on this map are brilliant as well, with the tower backdrop and plenty of shipping crates to go off of, with almost everything on the map being wall bangable. I almost wish this was one of the maps in the beta rather than the ones we got, because I would have loved to have 24/7 6-mans going playing on this map because it is god tier for search and destroy. If you haven't played the map, think of the build potential of Terminal with the chaos of a bit of an upsized kill house, and I'm not just saying that because of the looks of the map. Anyway, it meshes together really well even just for playing the game, but trickshotting is another story. I won't be surprised if this ends up remaining one of the top 5 best trickshotting maps in the game, even when more are added in the future updates. At the number 2 spot, we have Crossroads and its smaller equivalent, Crossroads Strike. You were all probably thinking this would be the number 1 spot on the list, and now that it's out of the way, you can probably assume which map is in that spot. But regardless, Crossroads is an amazing map, and it even has the smaller version, which I just mentioned, for free-for-all and search and destroy. Crossroads has the high spots and open areas that trick shotters have been dreaming of seeing in a new Call of Duty for years. On the VIP Escort version of this map, there are genuinely 5-spin, 1,800 spots that are not even suies, but if you want to talk about suies, let's go ahead. This map has an insane one over at the dual bridges, which I believe you can 1440 or even 1800. I don't think there's a single 720 spot on this map now that I think about it. Every spot gives you the capability of way more. There's also the snowmobiles in the non-strike version, which you can go for some crazy 2-player shots with, or even solo shots if you use the switch seats option, or just jump off it as you're going off a cliff. Which, speaking of that, it's almost unrivaled how cool it feels when you ride a snowmobile off the edge of a cliff and go for your dream shot. It's a feeling the past few CODs have really lacked. There's also a stupidly high slide, probably the best slide in the game on the map right here. It's absolutely unbelievable. Crossroads and Crossroads Strike are the godsends of this game and really gave people hope pre-release for this game that we'd be getting way more like it. And maybe we will with the future updates, but in my eyes, there is one map in this game that beats it out. Psych! No drum roll necessary, no surprise here. At the number 1 spot, we have Armada and its short version, Armada Strike. We are all aware of Armada's prowess over the rest of the maps in this game. I'm not sure if there will ever be a map in this game that is added that beats it in my eyes, but let me go ahead and tell you why. This map marks the return of the infamous trick shot from Black Ops 2, which you definitely have heard of, known as the boat bang. While it is super unlikely that you'll actually hit it and have it kill without hit markering, unless you're in hardcore obviously, this really gives the game a legendary shot to go for that only the best of the best and luckiest of the luckiest players will hit, just like the boat bang in BO2. It's a shot you're really gonna have to grind for if you want to hit it, and at the time of recording this, it actually has been hit by 1 or 2 people. This game has been out for a month and only 1 or 2 people have hit it. That is amazing. That's what we need. If you don't feel gutsy enough to go for this boat bang spot though, there's a 1080 SUI spot on each corner of the map, as well as a 2160 spot that once again isn't even a SUI, covering the entire middle section of the map. There's also a ladder down in mid if you want to get your steez going, as well as rappel spots all around the map, which you can cancel mid-ascend and go for some crazy shots, and you could even hit the boat bang from them. Just like Checkmate, this map has so many wall bangable surfaces. Imagine hitting this and boat banging it. Has there been any sort of shot on a newer COD that has reminded you of this in the slightest, in terms of difficulty and how cool it looks? But yeah, overall, there's just no reason that you'd ever pick another map when this one comes up in the rotation in my eyes, and that is why I'm giving it the number 1 spot and calling it the best trick-shotting map in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I did put a lot of work into editing it and getting all the footage. I think it's a really nice video. Like I said, obviously it's not perfect, so I'm going to remind you guys that if you had any problems with the video, give me some criticism down in the comments, because I want to make these as best as I can in the future. Hopefully I get a lot more opportunities to record these, so go ahead and give ideas for that down in the comments as well. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, leaving a like and commenting, subscribing, it would help me out a ton. It helps me get my video out to more people and helps me get my video out to you. And it has been Chase, also known as The Race. I'm out. Peace.